Good morning. So today we have a lot to talk about, and I'm starting just a little bit early. So hopefully people are jumping on and can join us. But today we are talking, there are a couple messages that have come through this week that I want to share. The first one is that we are coming into a small period of relief right now, which is great, with the last of the 3 days after the full moon. We're calling in new energy. Hi. So we have a new energy coming through with this full moon being past us. And then we have this whole idea about community and the final chapter. So I want to talk about two messages that came through this week that were validated by my spiritual mentors, and then I'll go into the meditation. So if you have joy, please grab joy, put it on your hands. Hello Marilyn, hello Claire. Take a drop and put the oil on your hands. I've already done this. Activate it and then take a deep cleansing breath. Okay, so we're bringing in joy because we're calling in the light beings. We're calling in the higher frequency, the energy that's gonna take us into this part. We're celebrating now what we have already created through the last full moon, the closure of the difficult times, and we are talking more about healing. The other thing I want to say is that the other thing that came through was that an owl came through last night, and I will drop the meaning below. But I did a reading of a card, and it has an owl on it, and wanted to read it to you this morning. So this card is actually the blessing of Kumu. Resources are coming to you now. If you have been in lack, limitation, or anxiety about things happening, relax and substitute your stress for absolute trust that universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. If you find this challenging, take it a step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind into new habits of trust. It will feel better to live like this. It is not foolish but wise, and wisdom that embraces unconditional faith. Know that the provision of all resources required is certainty. The only variables are the details of how the journey unfolds. When you tune into your heart, you'll remember that you are loved, protected, and guided in every moment. I want to do a quick reminder too that I have seen, and many have seen, what we call a wave of ascension coming through. And this wave of ascension is actually the support, the cavalry, the love, the light that's going to take us into this next phase. So, and I lost my Isis book. I did another drawing, a random drawing that I will read at the end of the meditation. But this card that I was just talking about has everything to do with surrender and trust, which was another message that was coming through. Surrender, trust, and community are the big themes of the week. Many who have gone without community are finding now that even though they haven't had community, it's somehow been showing up in their lives to help them through a difficult situation. Those who have purposefully set themselves apart from community are finding that regardless of how they've done that, they're still faced with life issues, and isolation did not help. So what we're seeing then is that now people are stepping into the belief and understanding that community is part of what we need, and it will show up even if we try to prevent that. So take a deep breath, because today we're going to be calling in our supportive networking community. We are going to be calling on the energy essence of the owl, and we're going to be working through surrender and trust through the bowls. So take a deep cleansing breath. As you breathe in that oil and your intention for the day to bring lightness to your life, to bring that joy back, so that you can surrender and trust to the process and connection and the path. As you close your eyes, you bring that intention back into your mind. Repeat after me. I am grateful. I am grateful for the generosity, abundance, and attentiveness of the universe to my needs. call in that intention, think, I am provided for with grace and love. All resources for my intention and my life purpose are successfully and joyfully expressed and freely given to me. May all beings consciously know the loving embrace of the universe and fulfill their sacred purpose. So be it. And as you continue to release your intention into this space, start to feel the collective energy and vibration shifting around you as you call in your higher presence, legions of light, angels, ascended masters, cosmic beings, ancestors, healers, guides, teachers. Call them all into this space to enhance your intention today and to bring more clarity to this meditation. You can even say, I demand the beings of light come through to me now to heal me, heal the world, and enhance my work on the planet. Sometimes I take it a step further and I ask, flood, flood, flood the sacred fire, 1 billion times more each instant of each day, with lightning speed each instant of each hour, in, through, around, and to all under this radiation. Sacred fire, which will blaze in its invincible victory of healing love and hold protection against all shadows. And as you call in this energy and you release your intention more, feel that golden ray of light shining down on you. And notice within the golden ray there are electric blue sparkles of light shimmering within this golden light. They might be silvery blue, very light, but get a sense of their dancing and powerful energy as they come through to enhance this golden ray of light. And the golden ray of light is coming directly from the heart of your higher presence, right into your own heart. And it's surrounding you and moving through you and flowing into the heart. And those silvery, blue, sparkly, electric lights within the golden light are dancing around your skin. And they are from the cosmic light beings, bringing a new energy to your aura, a new energy to your purpose. Invite these lights to command the miracles and healing power drawn down right now from the heart of your source, and then start to breathe it in. With every out-breath, release more of your human self and fall into the flow and connection with your presence. Allow your presence to first start to fill your heart, connecting you to the core of who you are in your pure, perfective state, moving into the heart, calling in the law of the great central sun's magnet health, love, perfection, and purity. By the love of that purity, Invite this light to charge your human self with the magnetic currents which draw into action whatever produces permanent results, health, love, balance in you and all under this radiation. And as if a magnet is activated within you, begin to feel the power of this light moving into your cells, activating the points of light, bringing power and energy to your physical body, releasing all that no longer serves you, and feeling the fullness, the warmth, the weight of this loving light fill your body completely. You can feel yourself vibrating in your hands and your feet, maybe the tops of your head. Feel the intensity of this vibration and stay with it, surrendering to it, recognizing it as excitement, as possibility, as a charging of yourself. Feel the unlocking of energy and power within your cells, previously untapped, being activated by this light and the enhancement of the silvery blue shimmers. And think to yourself, I am the cosmic law's healing energy for mankind by the cosmic fire from the ascended masters. I demand the purification and charging of mankind and myself by the cosmic fire from the ascended master octave. Allow this fiery light to penetrate your cells even more, connecting you more deeply with every breath to this loving presence of Source. As you breathe, invite this light to activate your cells to create a magnetic energy, calling in whatever community and light beings need to be coming to you in this time to build your community of support, enlightenment, high frequency. Call in your I Am presence to take control, to lead this community to you, to give you opportunity to meet and connect with the people who are supposed to be in your life for the betterment of yourself and the planet right now. Call in those you are meant to work with powerful, loving requests, and accept that your higher presence has taken this on. And as you accept this loving gift of your presence by taking on this challenge along with your intention, this opportunity to be greeted by your community, imagine what your life would look like and how joyous it would feel to be surrounded by those who hold you up, honor, respect you, love you, and bring joy to your life. Flood your being world with this joyful energy and start to engage your imagination on what that looks like. Who would be in your life? How would you feel? What would you be wearing? What would you be doing? Where would you go? What would you do? What would you say? And to whom? Imagine you are in a circle holding hands with other men and women, and say aloud to yourself, this circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. See, sense, and feel your hands sending love around the circle, pulsing with powerful, loving energy. Sending that light that has come through you in the hands of each person in this circle, and feeling their own light magnify this process. So that more and more as you sit there, this pulsing light becomes the essence of this community and this circle. Feel your love growing and say, may this community lift us into love more freely and wholly than ever before. Through my own free will, so be it. Stay with the flow of energy and feel your heart expanding through this exchange of light, growing far beyond where you thought it could grow through the energy and connection of the others in this community, seen and unseen. And now, when you are ready to release these hands, place them in a prayer mudra over your heart and hold that prayer mudra. Palms together, resting gently. Bow your head ever so slightly. Bringing the hands in prayer position with your forefingers slightly touching your forehead. Move the prayer up to your forehead and say aloud, I honor the sisterhood and brotherhood of light of which I am one. I honor the sisterhood and brotherhood of light of which I am one. I honor the sisterhood and brotherhood of light of which I am one. As you sit in this final moment before you open your eyes, I want you to hear the prayer. Just listen. Divine love, please help me find my beloved brothers and sisters of unconditional love. On the inner planes in this world of forms, guide me to healthy community that helps me grow with unconditional love, where I can find my rightful place and be my true inner self. Thank you. May I have the courage, wisdom, and openness of heart to trust your guidance and act on it. Of my own free will, so be it. Take a deep cleansing breath, pulling that joy into your heart and feeling the elevation of your spirit and your energetic soul. Invite your higher presence to stay with you through the golden ray, through the violet flame, through the blue sparklies. And I want to read the rest of this reading now as you start to come back into this place and think about whatever message you want to bring back to your healing world. I'll do this quick reading. And just a reminder that you can always write your experience below, and I am happy to respond and help you find clarity in whatever came through, whether it was an animal or a message, a vision. And this says here, when you're a dreamer, a visionary, and a seer of the need for transformation in our world, it can be easy to feel intimidated, to dismiss the possibility for radical change as unrealistic, or believe that the greatest of our visions is unattainable in the real world. However, many things that were once considered impossible to the human mind are now part of daily lives. And another thing is that we are in an accelerated time of expansion, and more things are possible than ever before. I had a circle last night where several members came and talked about what they've been going through, specifically this restructuring of community and the people that they had in their lives that no longer are there, but the new people who have come through. We also spoke of this final chapter kind of thing, and I spoke to people at the temple about that last week. I went to a temple of light, and I said, you know, the way that I've seen it is that we've received this assistance, but yet we're still going through such difficult lessons, perhaps some of the most difficult in our life. And I can say that very clearly because in my community, I've seen and heard of things happening that are beyond what normally happen in a lifetime, beyond what normally happen at a same time, and they're all going through it together. And some say, well, is it an attack? No, it's not. It's the final chapter of a lesson that we've been trying to integrate for our lives, and it's an opportunity for us to choose love over fear. And if we continue to choose love, and we continue to step into that light, and that's how we respond to these issues, we will be greatly rewarded through the next phase, and that's where we're moving. But obviously, you can't move into a beautiful new beginning if you don't look at the shadow side and clear from before. So this community piece is really important, but so is the surrender and trust. Kamu is the Hawaiian term for teacher and source of wisdom. The universe is the great Kumu. I said Kamu, but I meant Kumu. When we trust in the universe, we come to understand certain truths, including the realization that we don't have to be limited to what we logically know. If we're willing to expand our faith, then that which we are capable of experiencing in harmony with the universe will expand also. So whatever you believe, whether it's what I say or what someone else says, it's all about that faith and knowing, a greater knowing that we are protected. Your beautiful and perhaps impossible seeming dreams are supported by the unlimited resources of the universe, even if you don't know what is needed and when, in order to create a successful outcome, the universe does know. You are guided to reset your mind and heart to unconditional trust. This is a challenge for the human part of us that tends to give weight mostly to what can be perceived through the five senses. Yet for your spirit, this might be easier. The spirit within you knows the incredible power of the divine to bring together all aspects of life in the perfect way at the perfect time for astounding success. Your spirit knows that when you take action on your most apparently impossible divine mission from a position of faith rather than limited, the universe helps you every step of the way. It's time to adjust your belief system to encompass this faith. Encompass the universe also as your creative partner in life. This is what we did in the meditation when I had you imagining. So if you do it again, really engage your imagination around what you want to create in the community that you want. This will all be highly enhanced by joy, which holds the same frequency of love in the human body when it was measured. And then calling in the acceptance and invitation for your higher presence to stay with you. I would do this 3 times a day. So take your joy, invite your presence to stay with you. Listen to this meditation again for the surrender and trust message. It's a really powerful, I feel really proud of this meditation. I think it was really good. And it's very relevant to what we're going through and the messages that have come through. So if you're just joining, feel free to listen to the messages that have come through for this week. I feel like they're very hopeful and energetically shifting and bringing in that faith, surrender, and trust, along with the invitation to magnetize community of light beings to you. That is the purpose of this week. So have a wonderful day, and thanks everyone for listening, for those of you who popped in and stayed. And thank you, Marilyn. I love seeing you every week too. All right, bye.